Hello guy, we're starting the exercise with the knees up and ankle touch. So you can do 20 reps on this one, and then also we have to make sure not to waste 10 seconds between exercise. So which is good because we want to keep the abs, kind of contracted. Yeah, the next one is the feet over the ball. Just make sure we focus like more on the hips. The hips have to actually take your feet over the ball. So just focus on that hip movement. Yeah, to move your feet side to side. So and then we go into the next exercise. Actually, the next exercise, which is actually here, like leg raise in and knees up. So more like a V, V movement. So you have to feel the squeeze at the lower abs. Make sure to squeeze that lower abs. So now we go into the next exercise here. So this one, the next exercise, the leg raise. Yeah, make sure to actually lift your lower back off the floor. We're doing this because we want that lower ab to be actually squeezed in. We want your hips to be bent in. So that's why the knees are actually, slightly bent as well. And then we just want that hips to be bent in. And this actually look like the reverse crunches, but it's not a reverse crunches. It's more like leg raise, but just with a knee slightly bent and the lower back off the floor to actually squeeze on that lower ab. So which is a nice exercise. Yeah. So the next exercise here would be the alternating toe touch, which is a good exercise that actually work like your overall abs. For me, I think so. So because you can actually feel it when you do it, you can feel like your whole abs working like when you're doing this exercise. So it's a nice exercise. Just have to make sure you get off the floor and then come and touch the floor. Yeah, so it's just a good movement. So after this, the next exercise here will be like the heel touch. Yeah, just touch your heel, one at a time. So just make sure your feet is like somewhere at a reachable distance, but where you can actually stretch to get to your to your heel. And then the second exercise here will be what they call bicycle or elbow to knees. So yeah, so make sure to bring that elbow closer to to touch your knees, and then to squeeze that obliques as well. So to squeeze that oblique. So, and then the following exercise here will be the Russian twist. And then with the Russian twist for the ball, you lift your feet off the floor. You can just lift your feet on the floor. But this one, I like to do it when I take my feet off the floor, and then I just position your body like to V shape, and then you just go side to side. I can do like 20. So it's up to you can do 20, or you can do like less than that if you're a beginner as well. And then you can do less than that. It's not like you have to do 20. No, you just do the amount that you feel like your body can handle. So the next exercise that we'll be doing will be the toe touch, and then lying toe touch. So if we do the toe touch, this is mostly for your upper abs. So because if you notice, we started with lower abs, obliques, and then upper abs, crunches. So now I'm gonna finish with the crunches here. So I've been doing the crunches as well, which is really nice. You have to squeeze, just use your upper back to squeeze, and then finishing with hanging leg raise, which is like really nice exercise for your lower abs here. Just slightly bend the knees, and then you just lift your knees or like raise them towards your chest. Don't swing. If you feel like swinging, what you do is you just go slowly, and then because this is not actually about how many you do. Actually, it's more that if you do it properly, even when you're on a 5 or 10, trust me, you will feel it. Thank you.